Car, can I get a list of your top Travis B's?
Ooh, obviously number one, Barker. Um, Number two, Travis Pastrana. Silent B to start that, and then probably Travis Barnum.
Travis Branham.
Isn't it Barnum?
It's Branham, I believe. Gonna need to work on your pronunciation guide. For my record, Travis Branham number one for me, clearly. Not a Barker guy though, never have been. I digress. Travis Branham with a really nice update for 27 Sports this morning. Quinn Costello has become a priority recruit for your program. I think for my program, for a bunch of other programs that are important to us, Purdue, Iowa, and a few other schools really making a serious run at the 6'10" power forward Middlesex Magic prospect who's been lighting every event he goes to on fire all offseason. He was at the NBPA Top 100 camp first. That's sort of where he had the quote unquote best week of anyone there. Felt like all the write ups said he was the biggest stock riser coming out of that event. But Quinn Costello himself is now even saying this. He gave a quote to Travis in this update with 24/7. And make sure you subscribe. Go support everybody's work at 24/7 Sports to get the full article here. But the quote he gave to Travis was, I have been one of the biggest stock risers in the country. So it's nice to see all my hard work pay off. Some people call me a late bloomer, but it's mostly just been mental. I'm getting more confident. He talked about how his mental approach has changed. So he mentioned that his recruitment has reached blue blood status. North Carolina, Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and Purdue are the five schools that got name dropped by Quinn Costello in this update. So let me throw it to you. Have you been impressed with the latest from Mr. Costello? And I guess where do you stand as a fan of his game and someone whose favorite program is prioritizing him?
Can I take a play out of your playbook?
Sure.
Mine, mine, mine. No, I like Costello's game a lot. I think the combination of size, shooting ability. I was very impressed with him at that NBA Top 100 camp. I could definitely see him being a Michigan State Spartan, obviously, but it makes sense to me why the other schools are involved as well. I think obviously you look at Michigan, put him in the front court wing position maybe for them. That works out. Iowa. I mean, look at his headshot, but also his game. North Carolina, I think you could pitch him as well on some other things to being a stretch for them. And then Purdue as well, I think, who's going to have a pretty big gap, I guess, at the four spot next season with TKR leaving. You throw Quinn Costello as the four man next to like a Daniel Jacobson. I think that makes a very formidable and skilled front court. So, yeah, it makes sense to me why the schools that are in here are getting involved and why they want the services of Costello.
Yeah, I can't deny how good he's been playing. I came on the first video with you and I compared him to Kenny Kaminsky, a former Michigan State player. So I don't know. I you could say I'm not the biggest believer in Quinn Costello. My program is trying to get involved, and I will be honest, there's a lot of targets that Michigan has reached out to that I like more than Quinn Costello. So I think he's good enough. I think he can play at any of these schools. I'm pretty surprised it's reached blue blood status. Like I'm pretty surprised North Carolina is after him, but I don't know. Maybe we could have a conversation about what exactly North Carolina is these days versus, he's not getting Duke, Kentucky, Kansas calls at this point. Maybe that still comes because his trajectory has been that good, right? He's been that productive. There's eye-popping highlight stuff from him. The athleticism is showing more and more in all these clips that I'm seeing. So I really can't deny it. I think I've been a Quinn Costello skeptic, but based on the offers that are coming in and the way his recruitment is trending, he's gonna end up at a school that outperforms where I thought he would end up, and I applaud him for that. He really truly has probably been the biggest winner of this offseason cycle in the class of 2026. Today's video is sponsored by LabCorp On Demand. Car, do you take care of yourself?
I try my best to, yeah.
Like not just treat yourself to expensive meals, but like you go to the doctor and things like that?
No, I just take care of myself. There's no need to go to the doctor unless I'm not taking care of myself, right?
Are you afraid of the doctor, Cart?
Just a little bit. I mean, if nothing's wrong, why would I go there?
Listen, I'm the same way, and so are millions of men across America. But that's why LabCorp On Demand is helping millions of people like us. With their men's health test, you can get a comprehensive look at your hormone levels, your total testosterone, and you don't even have to go to the doctor. It's easy, and you get the results the next day.
Testosterone, is that a big thing?
It's a really important thing, Cart. Sometimes you can feel off without even knowing something's wrong. But LabCorp On Demand wants to keep you healthy and wants to make it as easy as possible. Right now, you can get 20% off your men's health test by visiting our sponsor at tryelco.com/sleepersmedia. It's simple, affordable, and honestly, it's empowering to know that you're healthy and have this info about your body.
Didn't know that testosterone did all those things. I'm gonna have to take the guesswork out of this and go get my health checked out today using LabCorp On Demand.
He said he's going to start taking visits soon. And as I mentioned, North Carolina, Purdue, Michigan, Michigan State, and Iowa were the five schools that he named by name in the interview with Travis Branham. He spoke on each of these schools, gave a little quote. Go read the full article at 24/7 if you want to hear the full thoughts on all of these schools. But I will say, just to summarize, pretty high surface level type comments on all of these.
Hmm.
There wasn't anything major that jumped out as like, ooh, he's got an eye for that school, except with North Carolina, he did mention it's been awesome to see my work pay off. It's a blue blood. I'm
Hmm.
right there. I will say, I get the vibes of this kid. He wants to go to the biggest, best brand school. And I feel like he's feeling all this validation that he's finally getting there. His timeline he's giving says, like, hey, I'm not going to name my visits yet, but I'm going to take visits this fall and I'll make a decision shortly thereafter. He could easily be lining up visits right now. He's not. I kind of get the sense he wants to end up visiting the five blue bloods. And I don't know if he's going to get offers from them or not, but do you get those same vibes that I'm getting from this recruitment?
Yeah, I think that he's like to your point. I think he's definitely wants to leverage and play at a blue blood. Playing at a blue blood for him, I think would mean a lot. Like him putting on the North Carolina jersey would mean a lot. You know, if he was to get like a Duke offer or something like that, or even a Kansas offer, I think like that would really resonate with him. But yeah, as much as like he talked about, Iowa and some other schools like that, I think blue blood's definitely in his future.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think we consider Michigan State a blue blood, but like certainly a super historic, prestigious program. Do you actually feel like Michigan State can win this one?
I do because I actually think that Tom Izzo can Izzo his way in this one.
If the five teams remain the five teams, I think I would place a future on Michigan State getting Quinn Costello.
I think so. It'd be fair too, but also it's gonna once I feel like Kansas is just gonna get involved or something, and that's just gonna
You think
it's
he's
gonna
good
go
enough for
far.
that? Like truly, you think he's
I do
good?
actually. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he could go to Kansas, Kentucky, Duke, and matter at those schools.
I actually do. Yeah, I think the size, the shooting. I think he's an underrated athlete too. I think he has a bit of that into his game. Um, I think he's very versatile. I'm a bigger Costello fan, I think, than a good amount of people.
Yeah, I know you are.
Like I want him at state really bad, like
Yeah.
very, very badly.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think you got a shot.
Well, that's also because we're after no one else.
I still I don't know. I feel like he would be the Jaden Shoot type, or who was the forward in the Jaden Shoot class that went to Duke and just kind of
Uh,
disappeared?
TJ Power.
DJ Power, yeah. That's to me, and those guys were even higher ranked than Quinn Costello was. But I don't know. I fear that if he goes to one of those type schools, he will suffer the same fate and just get recruited over the whole time and transfer to like Virginia Tech as a junior where he finally has a good season. But I don't know. I would rather see him go somewhere that we do trust the development of, and this is why I think Michigan State's a perfect landing spot for him because this is one of those kids that actually does feel the benefit of the way Izzo does things, right? Like he wants to go to a prestigious program, clearly. Michigan State is one of the most prestigious in the country. If you go to Michigan State and you're Quinn Costello, you're not going to get recruited over. Like whatever your role is year one, you're going to be given opportunities to get better and better and be on the court later in your career. And he might be good enough that in year one he plays right away. It sounds like you think he would be. But to me, if he goes to North Carolina, he would always have to worry that someone's going to swoop in late that's a top 10 recruit at his position and he just kind of gets set aside. I think the way Michigan's operating, they would portal over him very likely. He'd kind of fall in the Winters Grady category to me, where you're like the 12th guy on the roster and probably not going to play. So if you want a mix of prestigious program and opportunity with a staff that trusts you, To me, Michigan State would be a no-brainer here, and I'm literally recruiting against myself on behalf of my rival right now.
Mine.
I should tell you what I think of Quinn Costello, by the way.
Yeah, it does. Mine though.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2K Labs or maybe college football labs because the people behind 2K Labs have just built something awesome. CFBLabs.com has everything you need to play college football 26 even better. Cart, you've been playing the game, right?
I have been, but I'm behind the eight ball, Gregory. There's a lot of people out there who got a little bit of edge on me, but the good folks over at 2K Labs got me covered. They got the playbooks I need, the plays, the head-to-head coaches, knowing some teams. Obviously, way too many college football teams. I need the inside edge here, and they got all different types of things to help me get that edge.
Yeah, I jumped in and started playing Road to Glory over the weekend, and I ended up like a 2-star recruit that did not get one snap in season one because I chose the wrong school with the wrong roster that was way too loaded. Had I known that CFBLabs.com exists, I would have made a much more wise decision in my Road to Glory mode. They've got teams, playbooks, coaches, team comparison tools. You can literally see every single play in the game, every player in the game, their rating, what they're good at, all in one consolidated place online to help you make the right choices and win more games in college football 26. CFBLabs.com. Go check it out.